when fans become successful YouTubers.
From making a comeback on Kai Cenat's stream to replacing one of the MrBeast members, here are 6 times fans became successful YouTubers, starting off with Mac, who saw a huge raise in his salary after cutting ties with Airrack. In 2019, Airrack would mark the start of his YouTube career by uploading his first video titled, "I spent 24 hours in the real Stranger Things town." However, the future of his channel wasn't promising, as Airrack was struggling to grow it. But fortunately for him,
I mean, dude, still 150K, 300K views is still good. Like, your first... I mean, okay, maybe those views are inflated because he's successful now, but, like, dude, what's, like, a good... If you're a starting out YouTuber, 20K views is fucking awesome. Like, 10K views is awesome. Like, if it's, like, your first few videos, getting 5, 10, 20,000 views, like, that's nuts. The average person that's posting on YouTube is getting like 100 views, less, 10 views.
Mac was in the same situation financially and decided to help him by editing his videos starting in August of 2019. And with Mac playing a significant role in Airrack's content, the channel would hit the 1 million subscriber mark only a year later.
All in one place.
But it's also an investment thing. You gotta keep that in mind. Like, Mac might have been editing, but it's the same thing with like Cloak, that was my previous editor. If you're gonna, yes, you're helping that individual out when they're starting, but you as an editor or somebody in that content realm that's, you know, getting paid a small salary from somebody that's growing, you're banking on that individual maintaining a level of growth to the effect where they're gonna give you massive raises in the future. Like, I pay Cloak, well, Cloak doesn't really edit for me anymore, but I pay my first, not trying to air this out. When I started on YouTube, I was making no money, nothing. Like, like my average video was either no dollars because I wasn't monetized or like fucking $100. I was paying Cloak like $30, $20 a video for him to edit an entire video. What the fuck? No one would edit for me at my size now for $20 a video. Also, you're not getting that level of editing. Like, you get lucky with specific people sometimes. And, like, those people should obviously be rewarded. That's why, like, I love Cloak. Like, he's a great guy. He was one of my first fucking editors. He worked for me for almost nothing. I ended up paying him more in the future. He still edits my vlogs. And, like, I wish him nothing but the best success-wise on his own fucking channel. I would assume Airrack would be the same with Mac. I don't know for sure, right? And I know Mac works with MrBeast now, but that's also because MrBeast is funny money YouTuber, literally, logically the best boss you could have money-wise.
Together, watching the number roll over.
Let's go!
Let's go, bro. Let's go, bro. Oh my god.
Throughout the years,
Mac looked more happy for Airrack's for his sub count than him.
Mac would continue to edit and participate in the videos. However, it wasn't until April 27th, 2023, when Mac would upload a video titled The Start, where he revealed how he wanted to become a successful YouTuber on his own.
And I want to make something new, not conforming to any meta, and actually tell stories that make people feel something.
2 days later,
There's an upside and a downside to being one of the boys in those YouTubers' videos. Like, who are YouTubers that are similar to MrBeast in terms of, like, group? Like, MrBeast has his group. Airrack has his group. Who's that one kid YouTuber that has another one? Not the Sidemen. The Sidemen are all equals. That's where... Okay, that's what needs to be said. Like, MrBeast is the face of the channel, and the boys are under him. Airrack's the face of the channel. The boys are under him. Sidemen are all equal. AMP, that's a different group. Same thing with Family Friendly. Who's the other YouTuber that did, like, the Amazon fucking house video? And it was unspeakable. Unspeakable. Face of the video, boys under him. That's, like, there's different types of YouTube groups in that sense. And, like, when you're somebody like the Sidemen, or AMP, they're all their own individual people. They have all their own individual channels, and they work together for specific projects. When you're Unspeakable, Airrack, or MrBeast, while some of the guys under them may have their own individual channels, they're basically known as a part of that one main guy's content. And the upside to that is that you're making money without having to deal with most of the shit that that YouTuber may have to deal with. Like Jimmy fronts, Jimmy has to do a absurd amount of work in comparison to Carl Jacobs or Chris, or not Chris, Chandler. Chris, not with Mr. Beast anymore. Anyways, Chandler, not with Chandler. Who else is on it? Nolan, like those guys. Yeah, those people are basically like, yeah, they may have their own channels, but they're under Mr. Beast, and they basically show up in the videos. They get paid for it. And so there's a level of less stress there, but there's also no real opportunity ceiling shattering growth, right? Like you have a ceiling in that level. Personally, I think being Chandler from Mr. Beast is a dope ass job because he doesn't have to set up anything. That motherfucker shows up, does the video, and goes home. Like, that's it. Right? Jimmy and his team do everything. Chandler probably does a lot, and I know he's his own channel, and he's getting more into religion, and he posts videos on that. But I'm saying, like, that motherfucker shows up, makes money, dips. Now, his ceiling's capped, right? Like, he's not going over a certain amount of time. So I get Mac wanting to leave that, but I also don't know how much Eric was paying him. But, like, this, I think there's sides to both arguments on staying with that individual group and just being one of the dudes and then actually trying to be your own individual person.
Later, he made his last appearance on Airac's channel on AI Girl Speed Dates 10 YouTubers, while posting his second video, Surviving 100 Hours Controlled by AI. Mac's video would get so much positive feedback, amassing...
Like, who the fuck dislikes YouTube videos, bro? I never understand that shit. If I didn't fuck with a YouTube video, I'm just clicking off of it. Like, I don't think I've ever genuinely disliked YouTube videos. Like, I'll just not watch it. Like, there's a lot of videos where I'll get, like, 5 minutes in. I'm like, I don't fuck with this. And I just leave. Right? And then the watch time's bad, so it doesn't recommend other people. Why dislike it? I dislike yours? Yeah, I get dislikes every video. If I get it, I probably get, like, 400 or 500 dislikes in a video. Like, average. Why? I don't know. Like, I always sit there and I'm like, what did I do? Like, I want to know what they didn't like, and they never say. They're just like, I don't like this.
Oh.
You're going to get more now? Well, yeah, now, if this becomes a YouTube video, I know this video is going to have a shitload of dislikes because they think it's funny.
This guy is going to be the next big creator. His editing and storytelling is on a different planet. After getting recognition from the biggest channel in the world, Mac would be a part of many Mr. Beast videos, such as Face Your Biggest Fear to win $800,000, with the viewers really wanting him to become a member of the crew. Dude, make this man a full-time member. He deserves it every bit.
I wonder, I don't want to sound like a pocket watcher here. How much money do you think Chandler and them make? Like, they have to have different salaries. Like, I would guess that Nolan makes less than Chandler off of OG status. They're rich. I still think they make good money. Yo, this is a flat out guess. Like, I can estimate what I think YouTubers and streamers make, like Jinxie or Kai or any of them, because I know YouTube and Twitch statistics. This is just a guess. I'm guessing Nolan gets paid like $300 to $400K a year. I would assume. I don't know. I would think that's fair compensation for Nolan. He's in like every video.
February of 2024, when in a video of Tyler Blanchard, Mac said this.
I think that most YouTubers actually don't want to make videos at all. They want to get to the rewards or the effect of the cause of making videos.
Status, money.
Yeah, status, money, and like I actually really do not give a shit about all that stuff.
In late
I wouldn't even say, I would disagree with that. I would say a lot of YouTubers enjoy making videos. I think a lot of YouTubers put out more content than they would like to. I have it easy because I shitpost. I'm not an idea guy. My vlogs are terrible. They're all low quality, right? Like, I post every day, right? And I just fucking stream a shitload. And that's what we were talking about earlier. Is like when I'm done, I'd probably just stream a little less. But like, I'm not like not enjoying it. I would say for like idea-based YouTubers that say post once a week, I would say maybe they wish they could post once a month, but they want to post once a week so they could get money. I don't think that doesn't mean they fucking hate the game. That just means they need to do that because they need to make a living.
2024, Mac would finally become a member of the MrBeast crew, but also head editor of the channel and one of the creators of
What? Really? I thought they had like behind the scenes random editors. I didn't know Mac edited MrBeast videos.
Beast Games. But unlike Mac,
Oh, Mac's making mad money then.
who left Airac once and for all, Ray recently made his comeback on Kai's streams after disappearing for 4 months. In July,
Didn't Ray disappear because he had to join like the fucking military or some shit? Like I thought he had to leave.
Live 2023, during Kai's stream in Japan, Ray approached Kai asking him for a picture, saying that it was his dream to meet him.
Good, bro. It's my dream. It's a dream? Yeah. My boy.
And with their interaction amassing millions of views, Kai and Ray revealed that their relationship wasn't only for the media, as 2 months later, Kai flew him out to the AMP house to show up on his stream. However, Ray didn't only participate in streams, but he and Kai also made a short film titled Global Pursuit, with Ray having a starring role. I like how Kai just trusted a random person on the streets in Japan, invited him over, and then even made a movie. Crazy how friends are made from small interactions like these. Encouraged by the positive feedback and love from Kai's fanbase, Ray began his career in content creation a few months later by launching his Twitch channel, Ray Asian Boy. And with him mostly streaming IRL content, his channel gained traction quickly with many iconic moments, and now stands at 1.4 million followers. However, after many collabs, Ray revealed that he had to go back to Taiwan for military service and would be absent for a whole year. Kai was devastated after hearing the news and got worried for Ray, saying that he won't survive with his skills.
What do you think my KD gonna be? Like,
Do not. What is my KD gonna be, buddy? You get one D, it's over. If this ain't Call of Duty, bruh, what do you mean? What's my KD gonna be? Your fucking kill death ratio. It's either positive or you're dead. Like, that's what the fuck?
0-1 or 1-1. My KD
Bro, you're gonna have a 2.0, bro. We don't want no KD, bro. We don't want no KD. We just want everything to be. We just want you to
Like
be in
zero,
the office.
zero.
Like, yeah, we just want you
Yeah,
to be
0 and then leave.
in the office, bro.
But thankfully, Ray came back just 4 months later, saying that he avoided the military and only stayed that long to get his visa. However, Ray wasn't the only fan that Kai made famous, since Rakai has become one of the biggest streamers in 2025 thanks to him. But before we get into Rakai's
I actually don't know how Ray Kai got big. Like, at all. I know Ray. I don't really watch Kai at all. You don't know who Rakai is? Rakai's like the up-and-comer for young guys. I think my audience is actually too old to watch Ray Kai. I think Ray Kai's viewers are like kids. Because the way that you have to perceive this shit is you're never going to watch somebody that's younger than you unless you're like 25. Like, you're not watching somebody that's younger than you as a teenager. You're watching somebody that's older than you. Ray Kai's like 15. Like, if you're like 25 years old and you're watching Ray Kai or Rakai, I don't know how to say his name. If you're watching him, I would doubt that, right? I would assume that his average audience member is younger than him.
But before we get into Rakai's rise to fame, don't forget to like and subscribe. Rakai began streaming in December of 2023, averaging 10 viewers, just like every other new channel on Twitch. However,
Every other new channel on Twitch be averaging 1 viewer, and it's Nightbot.
his channel blew up the same month as Kai found out about him because of people comparing the two creators on Reddit.
Is he going to public or private school? I don't know. A lot of those kids drop out. Or like get homeschooled.
And just 4 months later, while both of them were streaming, Kai was watching Rakai's stream, and Rakai went crazy when he found out. They later hopped on a call together where Rakai was saying how Kai was his dad.
Yeah, you are my dad! Yes, you are dad! You are! Yes, you are!
After interacting with Kai, his popularity skyrocketed, gaining thousands of followers on Twitch. However, his rise wouldn't stop there, as he moved to Kai's house during Mafiathon 2 for a whole month. And after beating the world record for the most donations on a subathon, Kai read out a heartfelt message Rakai sent him before they even met, saying,
This is what Kai sent me. Hey Kai, I'm sorry to bug you. I know you're very, very busy. But basically, my mom is in the hospital right now, and I'm trying to do anything to make her proud. And my birthday is coming up, and I was just wondering if I can be with you on my 5th too. You don't know how much that would make my mom proud. And I totally understand if this can't happen. I'm just trying to do anything in my power to make my mom proud.
but the surprises didn't
That's sweet. Bro, I remember, though, when I was younger, I said this before. When I was younger, after I broke up with my first girlfriend, I messaged Bradley Martin on Instagram talking about how, like, I was sad and shit. And then he fucking saw the message, like, last year. And he was responding to it. And I was like, what do you mean? Because me and him were just, like, I follow him, right? Like, he follows me, I follow him. He, like, responded to it. He's like, oh, that's awesome. I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? He screenshot sends it to me. I'm like, no, dude. Like, some cringe-ass shit I sent him, like, 2017, 2018. Like, freshman year. Just, like, fucking, oh, no way. Like, I was just mad. I was just like, no way, dude. I feel like such a weirdo, dude. Oh, my God.
stop there, since on March 29th, Kai bought a content house for Rakai, Ray, and 4 other streamers after he realized that Rakai has been doing well in school.
I wonder if he's getting a percentage off that. I have no idea how that works. There's no way Kai just bought that house and is just, like, giving it to them for free. You know what I mean? Like, do you think he is, like, getting a percentage of their income? Because how else he's renting their house? Yeah, I know he's probably renting a mansion. You know how fucking expensive renting a mansion is? There's no, I mean, but Kai makes funny money, so. Yo, chat, should I apply to Streamer University? Should I apply to Streamer University? Should I try to be, I was talking to my manager about it. He's like, you should try to be a professor. I'm like, because it's not going to be, bro, here's the thing. Side conversation. This might be a bit. I haven't talked about it on stream yet, so this is its own thing. For those of you that don't know, Kai Cenat is basically holding auditions for Streamer University, where he's going to accept like 150 people to go live on a college campus for, I think, like a week or a weekend. And he rented out the college, and it's going to be like a whole content thing, kind of like the 12 Days In that he did. Like, what, 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, however long that was. But a lot of people I've been seeing apply to it don't understand that, like, they're not really going to learn much there. And I'm not trying to be like, bro, like, watch the video he had of it. But, like, this ain't going to be a note-taking class on, like, how to be a streamer. I don't think they're going to learn shit. Like, they're just going to pull up to Mark Rober doing, like, an elephant toothpaste collab, and Kai's going to be in the corner like, oh, my God, oh, and all the class is going to be like, oh, shit, and then that'll be science class, and then they're going to go to, like, another class where it'll be something like how to thumbnail, but it'll be, like, memed out, because all of it's going to be live streamed, because Kai needs to, like, recuperate some of the money from it. So it's not just a class, right? Like, because if it was a class and a class alone, you could just watch the live stream. There's no need to go to the Streamer University. You're so wrong. You're wrong. Explain what it is then. It's for content. I'm telling you right now, yes, there's an advantage to going because you're going to be in a group of other content creators. You're going to be able to build connections, possibly with the professors who are other streamers or YouTubers, and also with the other students who are also up and coming or, you know, aspiring content creators. So it helps you in that sense. But it's not going to be like, you're not going to be learning how to use Adobe Premiere at fucking Kai Cenat Streamer University. You're not going to learn how to edit, okay? That's not the fucking class. You're not going to learn how to edit and fucking clickbait videos with that. That's not going to be what they're teaching you. They might give you like tips here and there. I told my manager, I was like, bro, I would so pull up to that and actually teach people advice, but they are not going to want that because the class, the whole thing isn't about like, yeah, we're just fucking, you know, teaching people how to actually grow on social media. The majority of it is like, this is just supposed to be a fun content thing where you may or may not gain some level of, you know, stuff out of it. Do a philosophy class? Yeah, I'd have 5 students. None of those motherfuckers would show up there. Everyone that's going to get accepted, this is not a diss on them. I hope if you applied that you get in, because I hope that it helps you. But everybody that's going is going for the sole purpose of learning how to grow and get money and fame on social media. They're not going to give a shit about what the fuck I have to say about life and death. This ain't no streamer university. I'm teaching you. I said I would do a class about like fucking streaming and like advice, but like what the hit back was like, I would need to have like a bit. Like it would need to be like how to rage bait. Like I could do a class on how to rage bait, but that's not actually good at teaching you how to be a streamer.
Kai didn't risk his education. Lacey dropped out of college to move to Texas and have a chance
Lacey? What college did Lacey go to?
Content creation. Lacey began streaming Fortnite in May of 2020 when he was just 17 years old, averaging little to no viewers at the time. Within 2 years, Lacey would continue streaming and join the competitive scene of the game, averaging around.
Also, side thing, I gotta say this about the Streamer University. I've been seeing, bro, if you want to get accepted to Kai Cenat Streamer University, and you're going to submit a 45-second clip of you talking alongside 2 million other people applying, put some fucking effort into it. Some of the people I've been seeing making fire-ass videos, like 45 seconds talking about their rise and what type of content they make and shit like that. I've seen ones where motherfuckers are paying to boost money on TikTok going like this. Hi, my name's Ron, and I would love to be a part of Streamer University. I make gaming videos and reacts to specific things. Brother, you think he gonna fucking accept your ass? I mean, let's be not Stable Ronaldo. Stable Ronaldo's funny as shit. Ron would make it a totally different video. I've been seeing ones, bro, like, I'm not gonna, like, share any of them because I don't want to clown on people, because, like, I still respect the hustle at the end of the day. But, like, they're not, bro, like, you're not trying. Like, I could tell it was first take, and they're just like, what's up, guys? And they're, like, so artificially trying to be, like, what a YouTuber is in their mind. Like, just be you, bro. Be you. Apply, be you. Like, that's your first fucking problem, is, like, you're trying to be somebody else. Like, that's not gonna, yeah, maybe you want to be an elevated version of yourself, but, like, what? What's up, vapors? Like, some shit like that. Like, I'm watching, like, a 2016 fucking, like, Mango Kart review. Oh, my God. You think anybody, like, dropped out of college to go to like, apply to Kai Cenat Streamer University? I mean, it's in the summer. In the video, they're crying in their application. I dropped out of college for this. I need you to accept me to Streamer University. I need to learn how to be the next Kai or Ray or Rakai. No, there's no way. The average person going is probably just doing it as like a side hustle. I don't know. I just think that part of the problem that I see is so many people like want to be streamers but don't know what path to go down, and that's fine. But sometimes it's like do YouTube. Like, I'll see some people be like, hey, Joe, I want to be a streamer. And they're the most anti-social person I've ever seen. And you can do YouTube and be, you know, oh my God, what is it called when you're not sociable? Oh my God, weed brain, introverted. You could be introverted. Yeah, if you're like, being a streamer is an just overtly extroverted job. If you're not an extrovert, you could do content and you could do streaming. But like, if you're nervous to talk in front of people and you're nervous to stream or commentate or that type of shit, it's gonna be hard to do streaming. Like, you're not gonna be able to just like fucking yap on screen. Like, if you, like, freak out, if you had viewers in, like, a bad way, and you're, like, getting nervous, like, I'm not talking, like, nervous when you have, like, Kai Cenat viewer count. Like, obviously, that's scary. But I'm saying, like, if you're introverted and, like, you have 10 viewers and you're, like, nervous to say stuff because you don't want to, like, sound cringe, like, you're gonna have to, like, pass that barrier or just do YouTube. Because there's so many introverted YouTubers. but like the amount of people I see that want to be streamers just because they think it would be a cool job to play video games, like it's not that simple, bruh. The amount of I would say the majority of streamers play video games, and the majority of those people just want to play video games. They don't want to commentate. They don't know how to talk to chat. They don't have a chat, but I'm saying like they don't know what to do, and they have never like actually tried to put that effort into like figuring out what the fuck they need to do. I think it's a good idea by Kai. I wish it wasn't just around content. I wish it was actually around like informing people, but at the same time, he could just do an individual like rant about that, right? I think that's not what people are understanding. Is like Kai Cenat Streamer University, it's going to be content. It's going to be like 12 days in. It's going to be stuff for fun. It's not going to actually teach these guys how to be good streamers. They will probably gain a lesson or two out of it, but not something that's monumental enough to spark all 150 of them to fucking stardom. End of that. No diss on Kai. I think it's a great idea.
Lacey dropped out of college to move to Texas and have a chance in content creation. Lacey began streaming Fortnite in May of 2020 when he was just 17 years old, averaging little to no viewers at the time. Within 2 years, Lacey would continue streaming and join the competitive scene of the game, averaging around 80 viewers in December of 2022. And not only that, but that same month, Lacey was donating bits to one of his favorite streamers, Clix, to troll him on a stream, and eventually managed to get into a call with him.
Let's see if this kid joins.
What's good,
Yo, Lacey, bro.
After talking off stream, Clix saw real potential in Lacey as a content creator, and after the Fortnite servers moved to Dallas, they decided to move there as well, while Lacey was still—
College sucks. It's just yapping. I'm dropping out on God and moving to Texas.
living in a college
No, that is actually Lacey.
dorm. And only a few months later, Lacey would move into the same building as Clix and started appearing on his streams more often.
We got Lacey!
Yeah, bro. Move that shit. We got.
I didn't know how that's how Lacey started. I thought, I don't know. When I met Lacey in Georgia at the Rainbow event, in my brain, he was just always famous. That's the same thing with like anybody I meet. I'm just like, yeah, you've been a Twitch streamer your entire life. That's how I perceive them. No, seriously. Like when I met like Ron and all them, because like Ron's been in the game way longer than me. The only person out of that like phase group that I was like, I understand how this guy got big was Jason, because Jason started on TikTok. And like I don't know many TikTokers that became streamers outside of him, me, and like maybe a few others.
We got Lacey. We got Lacey in this. We got Lacey.
That's like my ramen, bro.
From that point, Lacey's career has only been uphill, as he wasn't just streaming Fortnite, but organized E-dates and met other popular streamers like Kai and Jinxie. Lacey realized that his fans liked him more for his personality rather than his gameplay, so he shifted to more IRL content, gaining thousands of followers every month. However, on July 31st, 2024,
Wow, Lacey lost so much weight.
he revealed on Bradley Martin's podcast that quitting Fortnite was his plan all along, and during the rebuilding process of—
That's part of the prop. Fortnite is, in my opinion, the worst game to get into as a streamer. The worst game to get into. It can solidify you in like a good way and give you a job, but you are stun locked on Fortnite if you're a Fortnite streamer. You will never get out of Fortnite. Lacey did. It's so hard. If you're a Fortnite streamer, you have a Fortnite audience. That is all they want to see. Fortnite, 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 Fortnite. Typical gamer, Clix, Nick A30, fucking Cypher PK. Fortnite. When are you playing Fortnite? Why aren't you playing something? I want to see Fortnite, right? Like that's all they want to watch, and so it's bad. Like it's because it limits your capability to do what you want. If you're that big of a Fortnite fan, it's whatever. Like Nick A30 looks like he fucking loves every day of it. I hop into a Nick A30 stream. He's playing Fortnite 999 times out of 1,000. And every time I hop in, and he's just in the corner of the screen like this. Like, loving it. Loving it. But that's respectable, right? Like, if that's how he's having fun, that's fucking awesome, right? But I would assume a lot of Fortnite streamers probably literally, like, dread having to stream it.
of the FaZe clan, Lacey was met with the biggest opportunity of his career. Even though the new FaZe members were not getting paid by the organization, the deal was worth it for Lacey, since he would be able to collaborate with other big names such as Ron and Plaqueboy Max. And after creating many viral moments and ending a very successful subathon, Lacey won the award of FaZe Clan's Golden Boy of 2024. And just like Lacey, Karl Jacobs is also a college dropout who went from being a video editor to
Let's stop saying college dropout, because that's like 85% of Twitch streamers. It's like, it's the most useless thing. Hey, this streamer dropped out of college. Okay, almost every streamer dropped out of fucking college. I don't know. I know like 5 streamers that finished college. Yusuf Ludwig before he did YouTube. Fucking, who's the guy that plays Valorant? Some guy that plays Valorant. I know like 4 streamers that have that finished college while doing Twitch.
Karl's online career began by streaming Roblox on Twitch back in 2017 and posting videos on a YouTube channel called Game Patrol. Karl continued streaming and ended up dropping out of college.
30-second videos summoning a giant black hole in Roblox Dragon Soul.
YouTube channel called Game Patrol. Karl continued streaming and ended up dropping out of college 5 weeks before getting his degree, since a regular job wasn't his passion.
I was sitting down talking to my mom and I was like worried to graduate college because I knew if I graduated, I would have to get a regular job. Like I was streaming and I wanted to keep streaming.
However, a bigger opportunity.
I want to have a side note here where, you know, I think the whole Mr. Beast crew works well for what they do, and they're really kid-friendly, so they appeal in that way. I just think it would be awesome to have somebody making Mr. Beast level videos with a head character and group behind them that were not kid-friendly at all. And there probably is one. I just don't know of them. Like, are there a group of YouTubers that do that where they make like Mr. Beast level videos, but it Nelk? Sidemen, they only work with themselves though. The Sidemen only are the Sidemen. But I do love watching the Sidemen videos.
Was introduced
Sidemen Sundays
to him when Mr. Beast wanted him to move out and become an editor for his
the
brother's
boys, yeah.
channel. So Karl took that risk and spent all of his streaming savings to do so. But when the Mr. Bro channel took a break, Karl was lucky enough to join the editing team of Mr. Beast, and things only got better from there. He later became the cameraman of the channel, and after hanging around with the Beast crew off camera, Chris encouraged Mr. Beast to introduce him in a video, something that Karl was anticipating for a long time, saying,
"You have to wait for luck to happen, and then you have to take advantage of an opportunity when it comes."
Oh my god, that is so fucking facts. I love Karl for saying that. Being on social media is consistency and just waiting until it hits. And then when it hits, you have to take advantage of it. If you don't, then that's when you fail. And that's why you see a lot of people on TikTok that get like 1 million followers and fall off, right? They do nothing, stagnant, spike, down, right? But then there's people that go like this, and they have like a concurrent up. You got to ride the wave.
Thumbs up. Like, you really have to put yourself into spots where you're going to get lucky.
However, this wasn't the only opportunity that he took advantage of, because Dream then invited him to the Dream SMP, which skyrocketed.
That's how I thought Karl Jacobs was a Minecraft YouTuber, first and foremost.
With his average viewers peaking at over 260,000 in 2021.
Now that's nuts.
And even though he joined
only 21 hours streamed in a month. Fucking part-time Andy. Part-time Andy.
Even though he joined the server later than everyone else, Karl stood out after...
Like you, he makes you look like a full-timer. I stream 30 hours a week on average.
Short period of time, he became the #1 Twitch channel. And similar to Karl, Mike Malak has been a helpful friend to Logan Paul after protecting...
I saw him at Coachella.
...his public image. In 2014, Mike was working as a marketing manager for the furniture retailer Lovesac, and later met Logan Paul when Logan sent him this weird text.
His opening text was, "Yo, what's the deal with these Lovesacks, man? Can you on him.
Logan was interested in buying beanbags, but decided to use his platform on Vine to sign a deal where he would do stunts to promote the company and get a few love sacks for free. After making many brand deals, Logan and Mike were slowly becoming great friends. But in 2017, the
Wow, Roman Atwood,
trajectory of
Logan Paul, back when he looked like a Viner.
career would shift completely because after Logan's incident in Japan, Logan flew him to LA to manage his content and save his reputation. After connecting with Logan, Mike saw this as the perfect time to start his vlog channel, posting his first video.
Who do you think's the richest YouTuber? It might be Logan Paul. Like, genuinely might be Logan Paul. Mr. Beast is up there, but Mr. Beast reinvests a lot of his money. Logan has made funny money on boxing. Same with Jake. Mr. Beast, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, KSI, PewDiePie. Oh, yeah, KSI and Logan are probably the richest. Off Prime. The fucking, whoever owns Cocomelon. Whoever owns Cocomelon. Probably some random Minecraft YouTuber. I'm going to go like Dan TDM. I'm going to go like Dan. I think Dan TDM's a sleeper pick. I think that guy has fucking $200 million just sitting in a vault. James Charles, Ryan's Toy Reviews, and then I don't know. Twitch streamers, richest Twitch streamers, number one's Trainwrecks. Undoubtedly. XQC, Speed, Kai. Oh, Markiplier on YouTubers. There's probably some streamers that like Summit 1G probably has funny money because he's been big on Twitch for like 8 years.
4th, 2017.
Bro! I am shooting a vlog right now.
And Logan would return the favor when he signed Mike as the co-host of the Impulsive podcast in 2018, letting him gain even more recognition. With the podcast's huge success, Mike's vlogs gathered more attention than ever before, as the channel now has over 500 million views.
You did it. You graduated.
Wow, that video just ended. There was no sign out. All right, I gotta piss. Cut me down, and we're gonna watch that video.